2016 Ford F-150 review.
So, you've had this truck now for how long? How many miles? 7,000?
7,000 miles in
You drove it across the country.
8 days.
Right? 8 days. You got to drive it from South Florida all the way to Maine, right?
Yep.
And how did it perform for you?
Amazing. I loved it. Went straight through.
Hashtag no seatbelt squad. That's just me. So that's just on me. You know, I don't wear my. Okay, I'll put my seatbelt on because I know someone's gonna troll me in the comments and be like, seatbelt.
The dinger.
So now we got our seatbelts on. We're gonna do the 0 to 60 test. Woo! Pretty quick. So, in your opinion, since you've had it, obviously it's got all kinds of room. But as far as the driving ability for somebody like yourself, because you know you have a family and stuff, and you've got kids, what has been the thing that you've liked the most about the F-150?
Well, the F-150 has a lot of room.
Okay.
I can fit 6 people in it.
Yep.
I can tow everything I need to do for racing. I've got 19.4 miles a gallon. That's pulling a trailer. That's average on a regular basis because I've got a heavier foot on my right than my left.
And that's with the EcoBoost, which we'll get into here in a minute.
Correct. It does have the EcoBoost. You'll see here in a second when I get to this red light, you'll hear the car shut off. And it goes into an electronic mode, not just an auto mode.
Right.
So it will shut off here in just a sec.
And you can see the RPMs drop out to 0. That's kind of cool. That's a gas saver because something big like this obviously uses a lot of fuel, right?
Not really. It's actually gotten pretty good. Like I said, it's getting 19.4. You know, it's got a lot of features. It came stock with a lot of things. It's got you can lock the rear end. We also got the trailer backup. It's got a really nice backup camera. It's very versatile. I mean, it's pretty neat. It's like having an SUV without having the whole SUV. And there's lots of room. I've got an unchook like you in the passenger seat. My daughter will still fit in the back seat with her car seat, which is very bulky. And it takes up a lot of room, but I can fit a lot in here. The seats lift up in the back, so that becomes actually a complete compartment back there. In addition to that, you can store stuff underneath the seats. There's like a little hideaway. This has multiple options as well. If you lift it up, it becomes another seat,
Which is kind of cool.
Then there's storage on the back side of that. There's storage.
We got the dope spot / gun spot right here.
Absolutely. And then also it's got the you can put your technology down there.
Cool. This shit's got stash spots everywhere.
Oh yeah, it's got all kinds of goodies. But hey, if you forgot to do your hair, ladies, we got an outlet.
Oh, that's kind of cool. I wish they put that in more cars.
We have that. Very nice. Love it. Got satellite radio, regular radio. You can link your phone. It does have the sync. I like the sync. If somebody texts me, it'll read my text. Sometimes that's cool. Sometimes it's not. Depends on who's in the car. You can set it so that it doesn't. Like if you text me, I know that goes to a private message. And I can set that on there to who not to read.
So somebody won't be sending you savage messages about somebody's dick or something like that. Okay, that's kind of cool.
And then...
fellas.
Like I said, yeah, exactly. I can give you Ronnie's number. But it has every kind of thing you could want. You hit this button here, the back window opens up.
Oh, that's kind of cool. So it's got a sliding power back window.
It does have a sliding power back window. That's nice. Your glasses go. It's got a lot of accessories without having accessories. Say it was raining and I wanted to do some really good donuts. You hit the off button on the traction control. Have at it. It's very good at that.
And y'all say I drive bad.
Dirt's for racing. Asphalt's to get you there. So if we got to get there, we can get there quickly. Also, like I said, there's I got the traction control off. It has multiple different levels of the air. It has heater seats. It has air conditioned seats. Nice thing is, if you look at the mirrors, it's got the 2 different sets of mirrors. So if you're backing up or you just suck at driving and you go quickly without like this turn signal thing, I know it's a new additive, but if you make sure you have blinker fluid and you use it, you can actually see before you make that turn a heck of a lot easier with these vehicles that typically have blind spots. So
cool. So let me ask you this: in the time that you drove it, what was your average MPG from Miami to Maine?
19.4, 19.3.
19. That's not bad for a truck like this. And this thing is huge.
What's nice is it tells you as you go. It's got a nice display setup of what it has. You can go through here, and it'll show you, like right now, it'll give me, I can do as I'm driving right now, I can do in the last 30 minutes. I can have a compass. It'll tell us how many miles I put on it since the last time I reset it, how long I've driven it for, miles till empty, 605, and it gets 19.4 miles to the gallon.
Cool.
It also does, if I had a trailer, there we go, it's got towing, tells you the trailer status, all your different options for that. It also has the different display modes. It has the off-road package. So say I was doing that, it'll tell me which tires are locked in, which ones aren't. If I'm not smart enough to figure out which one's spinning, there's an X that will appear that will show you which tire's spinning, so you know where you're getting traction, where you're not.
That's kind of cool. That's features and stuff, guys, that you'd see on like a Range Rover or things of that nature. To see that in an American-made truck's kind of impressive to me, just saying.
So there's all different options, and like I said, it depends on what you like looking at. For me, I like to know how far I've been, because I drive a lot, and what I'm getting gas mileage-wise. So
this truck, the MSRP on this truck is what, $55,000?
$55,000 on this one.
Okay. Now, for everything's electric, so there is power everything, but they don't have leather seats. That's a knock for me. So Ford, if you're listening, if you're going to sell your shit for $55,000, you should at least put leather seats in it.
Well, there's options with this truck not to have other bells and whistles, but have leather. These are scotch guarded. Aaron was kind enough to try them out.
Oh, so you can spill shit on them and it doesn't stain.
It bubbles.
Okay, that's different.
It bubbles, so that's good. So yes, my daughter has tested and tried. That was good. My truck that I actually have, I have the 2015 of this. I love it. Mine is the Sport and the four-wheel drive version of it.
So this is why she's actually testing this, guys, because she knows more about trucks and Fords and shit like that than I do. And I thought the best thing would be to have somebody that actually knows these fucking vehicles give you the full review.
My 2015 has 35,000 miles on it in 6 months, so I absolutely love
You're worse
my
than
truck.
me.
It's been all over the state of Florida for racing, so most people have seen my vehicle. It's pretty nice. I love it. It does have the leather seats. It has short girl steps, so you kick the button on the side of the truck and the step comes out so I can get in the bed of my truck. It has a lot of features. I love it. So
cool. Well, let's go ahead and take a look at the engine and some of the stuff on the body and stuff, and we'll continue from there. All right, guys. So we're taking a look on the outside of the truck. I actually like the chrome rims that come on it. That's kind of a nice touch. Usually, trucks that aren't top of the line, you don't get that feature, which is kind of cool. And you can see you got the EcoBoost badge, the F150, the mirrors with the blinkers on it. Let's take a look at the engine for you guys that want to see it. Uh-oh, is it way the fuck in there? We're trying to figure out how to open the hood. 15 minutes later. No, I'm just playing. It only took us a few seconds. This is the engine.
Mine's yellow.
Yours is yellow? Oh, so it's easier to see? Oh, I guess Ford went downgraded on that. So here's the air box and shit for your filter. You got the little EcoBoost sign, the little plastic and shit on the engine. Now you would think, like, you probably even hide fucking here. There's a lot of room in this engine box because this is only a what?
V6.
The V6.
But it actually pulls more than my V8, and it actually goes faster than my V8.
That's crazy that Ford is actually able to do that power-wise. I mean, we see that now with BMW guys. You know, you guys see the car with the twin turbo.
This is the turbo boost.
And this is turboed as well, right? Oof. Make sure you stay on top of them oil changes, fellas, ladies. That turbo is not something to play with. So you got the big battery. The only thing I like about American cars is they got the fucking batteries up front. All the rest of our shit's in the fucking trunk. So there you have it. Just a quick look at the engine. And in your opinion, though, with a 6-cylinder with the EcoBoost, do you like it better than the V8?
I love it. I have a 32-foot trailer I pull with it, and it doesn't hesitate.
Cool. So, in your thoughts, in your opinion, is this vehicle worth buying? Like, if the family's looking for like an SUV or something else like that, in your opinion, on a scale of 1 to 10, what does the F150 get as far as your review?
The F150 gets a 10 on my review because I actually have one myself. I chose it for my family. I went from a Buick Enclave, fully loaded, decked out, to my 2015 Ford F-150, and it actually has more features than this one. But for a standard family vehicle, this was definitely a great thing. You know, you're walking up to your car, you ain't got your keys. It's got the keypad. It's got a lot of features that are nice.
That's cool. So this thing, so you can actually unlock and lock your vehicle with this thing here, right?
Correct. And when you're walking up, me as a female, if I hit my keys, the whole car illuminates. There's lights in the bed of the truck, and underneath the vehicle lights up as well. It's very safe. I like the fact that it has the step sides, easy to get into and out of. I know a lot of people say it's a truck, I don't want to have to hop up in it. I love it. You know, if you've got 6 people or less, it's perfect.
Cool. Well, let these people know where they can find you. I know we don't talk a lot about your racing league and stuff like that on my channel, but we need to talk a little bit about it and why people are going to see you a little bit more on the channel dealing with racing tech and other stuff with NASCAR. So why don't you tell people about your racing league and where they can find you?
We are Dirts for Racing. You can find us at dirtsforracing.com. You can follow us on Facebook. It's DIRTS, the number 4, Racing. Dirts for Racing, asphalt's to get you there, so we spend our time at dirt tracks.
Cool. Well, Candice, thank you very much for doing the full review on the F-150. Stay tuned, guys. We have a lot more vehicles, a lot more trucks, cars. You know, I try to stay to the German stuff, but you guys will see a lot more coming soon. And till next time, guys, thank you very much for watching. We'll catch you in the next one.